morning. But I tried to get over here about like 7:30, 8 o'clock in the morning, but that didn't happen. I got here about like 9:30, almost 10 o'clock. Well, 10 o'clock almost. Got my truck, got attached to the trailer and whatnot, and I'm all good. The dealership did not put my camera in the right spot. They put it way lower than what it should be. And so now I gotta deal with it being lower. Yay me. So it took them 3 days just to find that it was just the camera, instead of just going, oh look, the camera is out, let's hook up the doggone thing and attach it and go from there. Nope, not at all. Didn't want to go that way at all. So they ended up putting the camera in a lower position, clearing the codes, and now the code's probably gonna pop back up again at a later point in time period, which means, in other words, I gotta go back into the shop again for a warranty item, which means I am in the shop for another 3 days. It's ridiculous, people. It's ridiculous. But what do I know? I'm just a truck driver. That's all that I am. That's all that I know. Right? So, but we got a load. We're gonna go down to Weslaco, Texas, which is called the Valley. We call it the Valley. A lot of people from there, they call it the Valley and whatnot. So that's how I got the name to associate it with that. But we're gonna go ahead and get down that way, pick up our load, and continue on for the rest of the day. Hopefully we'll be able to get somewhere for the day. We'll see about that. Being 4 hours off, 2.5 hours off of where I normally should be is not normal for me. So I don't like starting off this far away from my pickup, but I have no other choice. So I'm going to continue on down this way, pick up the next load, and we'll see you on the other side. our destination. We are now in Weslaco, Texas, but we have picked up now wood crackers, which is just some cabinets. I believe that's what it is and whatnot. But we're gonna go ahead and get up on out of here. It was just a drop and hook, so yeah, so we could go ahead and move out real quickly. Normally, if we do get here, sometimes we'll sit about like 4 hours or 5 hours. Sometimes it gets up to about 10 hours that we'll sit here, and sometimes that's kind of like really ridiculous to do. But so but what else can we say? But we're going to go ahead and get up on out of here and make our way towards South Carolina. This is where this load is going. It's a 1,300-mile trip. So, by normal standards, you would probably make that in about 3 days. I'm gonna try to make it in 2, but that's not a guarantee. I want to try, and so I just got to keep booking it. But like I said before, this actually, with me having to start over 2 hours away instead of starting like 45 minutes or up to about anywhere from like 10 minutes to 40 minutes, I normally can make it to about Baton Rouge. But as of right now, they got me put down here. They got me started in Corpus Christi, so now I have to go from Corpus Christi down to Weslaco down to get back across. So I'm kind of like out of time now. That was a 2 hour and 40 something minute drive, maybe that. But we're gonna go ahead and get up on out of here and get going down the road. Hopefully we'll get through this real quickly. Sorry for the windshield. I gotta clean it out. Let me get that out there right quick. Yeah, she looking clean. Well, for your spot, she looking clean. For mine, it's still kind of streaky. So, but like I said, we're gonna go ahead and get up on out of here and get down the road. Hopefully we have a good day. Hopefully it won't rain. I didn't check the weather, but I definitely need to do that. But I'll probably do that sometime down the road. I know as of right now, between Corpus Christi and here, there is no rain, so I'm good. I'm gonna keep going up that way, and I'll take my 30-minute break, probably in about Houston or Florio. I don't know where I'm gonna stop at for the night just yet. So we'll see y'all in a bit. Alright. Okay, so I have something majorly a problem with. I've been driving for 6 years. Alright, 6 years I've been driving, with a little bit of a breakup of about like 3 years. But I always, ever since I started driving, I've always had respect for an 18-wheeler. Whenever you get in an 18-wheeler, you get the sense of the feeling that you are driving something very huge, very heavy, and something that can literally smush somebody like a pancake. Not kidding. My dad literally had a head-on collision with an 18-wheeler. Luckily, somehow, some way, he survived. I don't know how, but he survived. But let me start there. I'm gonna start right there. My dad had a head-on collision because of the fact that he fell asleep behind the wheel. He was very tired that night. And he went across the highway and had a head-on collision with an 18-wheeler. And the 18-wheeler literally pancaked his car. pancaked it, all right? When they got to him, I can imagine the first thought that they had was, this person is dead. Has to be dead. But they got the rig off of him and everything else like that, and they found him underneath the steering wheel, folded up like a pretzel. All right. Ever since then, I've always had the respect for an 18-wheeler at every point in time period. Then I learned of, if I stay next to an 18-wheeler and the front end, that front tire blows or anything else like that, that 18-wheeler can take you out without no hesitation. If you stay next to the rear tandems and they blow, that they can literally shatter your window and blow your eardrums out. They're like a shotgun going off next to you. I've always had the respect for an 18-wheeler. Always. Then I started driving them. Then I gained even more respect for an 18-wheeler. So, where I'm going with this is that every now and then I find drivers just doing random stuff that is not of a driver, of a professional driver. Once you get a Class A license, you are considered as a professional driver. Alright? As of right now, I am not holding this phone. This is in the window, and I click a button. That's it. I don't have it in my hand. My hands are on the steering wheel right now. So, what I'm getting at is, there are people driving so recklessly that they'll tailgate another car, which we call four-wheelers, because that's all they have is four wheels, and they'll tailgate them, and they'll be like, hey, this car is just doing this up and back and forth and all this other stuff, and, well, they don't know how to drive, so I'm just going to tailgate them and hope they move out the way. I just got onto somebody not that long ago. Like, I want to say maybe about 30 minutes ago. I got on the CB and I got in touch with this guy. Luckily, he had his CB on and whatnot. But I got on the radio and I told this guy, look, you need to back off this of this car because of the fact that you are an 80,000-pound wrecking ball. You will come in and wreck the hell out of somebody else's life. You can literally take them out without you even trying. That's all they gotta do is hit them brakes. You cannot react fast enough. That truck cannot react fast enough. And next thing you know, you're on top of them. And if they have a family inside of that vehicle, that whole entire family is gone. You're going to be fine. As a truck driver, you're going to be fine. These trucks are meant or built in a way that we really can't get too hurt in an accident unless it's in a certain type of way. But when we get in a head-on collision with a car, a four-wheeler, or if one sideswipe us, or if one rear ends us, or anything of the sort like talking about, we're not going to come out badly damaged. We're going to come out with just a few bumps, a few scrapes. That's about it. If our truck turns over and lands on its side, we're still okay in a certain sense of fashion. But the other side of it is that the person that is in that four-wheeler will not come out okay. They will not. And every time I see this, I take it upon myself to sit here and tell them and let them know that, hey, you are messing up. Stop making a bad name for all of us. Because we don't need that. We already have a bad stigma already on us. And we don't need that. And it irritates me that the driver came back and said that this guy does not know how to drive. And what else am I supposed to do? You're supposed to let go of that gas pedal, back off, get over to the next lane, and let that other driver go. Now, there are people that will mess with 18-wheelers for no reason. Just because of the fact that we are big, we are slow, they just feel like they can do it. That's all. They have that militia to actually mess with us and stop productivity of something going to your household, going to their household, or going to someone else's going to someone else that needs that product. They have no problem with it. They just want to be me. That's all. But us as a professional driver, we need to distinguish exactly what it is that we are supposed to do. Y'all don't mind me on my grammar or my pronunciations of stuff, because I'm trying to get it all out and sometimes my grammar just goes out the window. But anyway, so back to the story. So we just need to have that whole entire responsibility of being able to be out here on this road. We have that license for a reason. If you cannot respect that license, and if you cannot respect that 18-wheeler that you are driving, go home, go to sleep, and rethink exactly as to what you want to do in life. Because driving a truck is not for you. It is not. You need to figure something else out, because we do not want to kill anybody else that is out here. I've been driving long enough towards where I have not had an accident, and I'm knocking on wood on that because I do not want to get into one. But who's to say around this bend there could be something that can cause me to have an accident? What can cause it? No idea. But do I look for having an accident? No. I look to continue to drive this truck, making sure that everybody has their products that is needing these products. I'm on the Home Depot account. Yes, I do Home Depot loads. But who's to say? They might have had a hurricane. They might have had a flash flood or something. Somebody's roof caved in because of the fact that there was some wood or something that A, fell apart, B, could have been eaten by termites, or, rats all in the house, roaches, whatever, you name it. Home Depot is there for you, along with Lowe's, all your hardware store places. It's a vital part of the world. Sorry, I'm kind of like trying to put all my thoughts together. But on the other side of that, we are very important. I'm getting products to you to make sure you have what you have. We don't get the respect. I don't care if you decide that you want to hate an 18-wheeler, go ahead and hate it, but I know that you are very thankful for everything that you have on your back, that you have that you're driving, that you are having in your house, or anything of the sort, that your grass is much greener because of the fact that the product that you have gotten is making that grass greener, which is making you happy. Anything that is making you happy, I am proud to say that I have probably transported it for you. I don't need the whole entire, parade parade saying that truck drivers are the best or anything else like that. Yeah, we got our bad apples and everything else like that. But at the same time period, I just know I'm doing my service by delivering my product to you. I don't care if you're going to be angry with me or not. You're welcome. That's all I can say. But I know that if I was to ride someone's behind, my license will be taken. 1, 2, my livelihood at home would be gone. 3, I will never be able to get another driving job again. Either drive a car in order for me to get to a position of work where I would be able to make enough to provide for my family, because of the fact that I didn't ended up running over somebody because I decided to drive so closely to somebody and take their life. And even though they could be the ones that have done wrong and actually slammed on their brakes in front of me, even if that happens, if I am that close enough towards where I'm just going to impact you, I'm driving too close. I have been the one that is in the wrong. That would be the case. Now, you do have your drivers that, like I said, that are very malicious. They will sit here and try to end your whole entire career just because of the fact that they want money out of the whole entire situation. I do not like them, but it is what it is. This is how the world works. I can't do nothing else about it. But I just know I'm not going to run up on somebody and spend time in jail where I'm going to lose my family. I don't have time for that. As a Class A driver, you don't have time for that. You got your Class A license because of the fact that you wanted to explore the U.S. You wanted to make money while being able to see everything that you got, that you're able to see. Be free and able to make the decisions that you make as a driver every day. The only thing I got to say is you make sure you stay safe. You do everything that you can to make your day better. You don't try to ride somebody else's behind, or try to push somebody else off the road or anything else like that. Just take your time. Be safe. Always be safe. But anyways, so I'm off my soapbox now. But that was my little 2 cents right there for a second. I had to get that off my chest. I had to let y'all know about it and whatnot. But we're gonna continue on. As of right now, I'm coming up to Refugio here in a little bit, and I'm probably gonna take a short break there and then get back on the road. I probably might stop either in Houston for the night, or I might stop in Lake Charles for the night. I don't know just yet. I still have to take a look at my timing, my clock, see where I can stop. Yo! I'll see you in a second. So, anyways, I'm here in Refugio as of right now. We're here at the lovely little truck stop here. It's a nice little truck stop and whatnot, but I'm gonna go ahead and end the night here. It's kind of early, but still at the same time period. The next spot that I'm gonna get to is gonna be a little further inside of Alabama. I can't remember the city, but I'll put it in the next video and whatnot. But yeah, but Y'all be safe out there. Just remember that, alright? Just remember to keep those wills down and keep them burning and make sure you stay alive and keep on earning, alright? I'll see y'all later. Y'all be safe.